This is Celebrity Thursdays. Every Thursday, we present you with another celebrity. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about Anne Hathaway. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello Aluxers, and welcome to another exciting original video presented by Alux.com. Today we're revealing some interesting lesser-known facts about actress Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway was born November 12, 1982 in New York City. She knew she wanted to be an actress from a young age and became frustrated in her early teens when she felt many auditions weren't paying off. However, she didn't have to wait too long before she found fame at the age of 18 with The Princess Diaries. This started off a long and successful career for the actress, with a number of varied roles in both indie films and box office hits, including The Devil Wears Prada, Brokeback Mountain, Bride Wars, Valentine's Day, Les Miserables, The Dark Knight Rises, The Intern, and Interstellar. She married jewelry designer Adam Schulman in 2012, and they had a son named Jonathan in March of 2017. And her new film, Ocean's 8, opened in June of 2018. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. We want to learn some more about Anne because we're inspired by her success, ambition, confidence, and versatility. So, it's time now to take a look at this influential actress with the 15 things you didn't know about Anne Hathaway. Number 1. Her parents did not want her to pursue an acting career. Anne's mom, Kate, was an actress, and Anne was inspired to enter show business when she saw her mother on stage when she was just 3 years old. However, Kate quit acting when Anne and her siblings were young, and her parents discouraged her from pursuing her interests in acting. They were worried about her getting caught up in the seedier side of show business. They even met with director Gary Marshall before allowing her to appear in The Princess Diaries, to ensure he had only the best intentions for their daughter. Number 2. Her films have earned over $6.4 billion worldwide. At just 35 years old, Hathaway has had major roles in 26 movies, which have grossed just over $6,446 million worldwide. Her first film, The Princess Diaries, grossed $165 million worldwide back in 2001. The Dark Knight Rises, released in 2012, and Alice in Wonderland, released in 2010, made over $1 billion each and were the highest-grossing films of her career. Interstellar comes in third, with $677 million in worldwide earnings. Number 3. Her first major role was on a television show. Many people think that The Princess Diaries was her mainstream acting debut, but in actuality it was a television series called Get Real that first featured the actress. The show ran for only one season, from September 1999 to April 2000, and Anne was 16 when the show started. It was also the television debut of Jesse Eisenberg, who went on to star in The Social Network, Zombieland, and Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. Number 4. She was cast in Princess Diaries because of her princess hair. When director Gary Marshall was trying to determine who to cast for the lead in the role of Princess Diaries, he was heavily leaning towards Liv Tyler. He reconsidered when he showed pictures of the potential actresses to his granddaughters, and they picked Hathaway for the role because she had the best princess hair. Before Gary Marshall died in 2016, plans were in the works for a Princess Diaries 3, and several of the cast members, including Anne, have stated they would still like to make that happen. Number 5. Her net worth is $35 million. Hathaway has been earning a significant income from acting ever since she was 16 years old. In 2009, she was listed among the top 100 highest-paid celebrities in the world, coming in at number 85. And in 2015, she was among the top-paid highest actresses worldwide, coming in at number 9, with $12 million in earnings. While her salary for The Princess Diaries was only about $400,000, she now gets around $5 million per movie, with a few exceptions. Her highest-paid movie was Les Miserables, with a $10 million salary. Her current net worth is sitting at $35 million. Number 6. She saw attending college as a failure. Hathaway missed her planned first semester in college in order to film The Princess Diaries when she was 18. After her career didn't immediately take off the way she wanted it to, she enrolled at Vassar College, a highly selective school in New York. Despite attending the prestigious school, she thought attending college at that point was a failure because she didn't feel like she could support herself with her acting career. She eventually went on to graduate from New York University. Number 7. Her boyfriend was arrested for defrauding investors of $50 million. Anne began dating real estate developer Raffaello Folieri in 2004. In 2008, he was arrested and pled guilty to defrauding his investors, including former President Bill Clinton, out of $50 million in a scheme where he pretended to be the Vatican's go-to man for real estate investing. Anne's private journals were confiscated from their $37,000 per month Manhattan residence in Trump Tower, and they were treated as evidence in the fraud investigation. Folieri was given a prison sentence of 4.5 years. He was released in 2012 and was immediately deported back to Italy. Folieri tried to call her many times from prison, but she changed her number and broke all ties with him after his arrest. Number 8. She ate only 500 calories a day to lose weight for Les Miserables. Anne took her role of Fantine in the 2012 movie Les Miserables very seriously, perhaps even too seriously. One of the reasons the role was so important to her was because her mother had played Fantine in the first American tour of the Broadway musical back in 1987. Fantine is a young woman who turns to prostitution to support her daughter, and Anne prepared for the role by researching prostitution and cutting her hair. She also ate 500 calories a day or less in order to lose 25 pounds or 11 kilograms. Her director even warned her that she was taking her preparations too far. Hathaway's performance was widely praised, and she won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress. Number 9. She won an Emmy for her work on The Simpsons. Anne is a longtime fan of The Simpsons television show, and she grew up watching it with her brothers, so when she found out the producers wanted her to do a voice for the show, she said it was one of the most exciting things that's ever happened to her. She won an Emmy Award for Outstanding Voiceover Performance in 2010 for playing Princess Penelope, a sidekick and love interest of Krusty the Clown. And interestingly enough, it was actually the second character the actress played for the show. Number 10. She bought a $2.5 million New York City penthouse apartment in 2016. In 2016, Anne and her husband Adam bought a luxurious penthouse apartment in the Upper West Side of New York City. Despite only being 1,200 square feet, the apartment cost $2.55 million. The 2 bedrooms have skylights, as does the kitchen, and it also has a special wine storage area, a fireplace, and a large private terrace with views of the city. The couple sold their larger $4.25 million New York City loft before purchasing the new space. Click in the top right corner to watch our video of the 10 most expensive penthouses in the world to check out some more pricey living spaces. Number 11. She was supposed to star in Knocked Up, but dropped out. The 2007 film Knocked Up was a box office hit with $219 million earned worldwide, and it helped to elevate the careers of Seth Rogen and Katherine Heigl. However, it was Anne Hathaway who was originally cast in the leading female role. Anne dropped out before filming began due to creative differences. Director Judd Apatow said the reason was she didn't think they should use actual footage of a real woman giving birth in the film, as she thought it didn't contribute to the plot. After she dropped out, Kate Bosworth and Jennifer Love Hewitt auditioned for the role, but it was ultimately given to Katherine Heigl. Number 12. She's going to star as Barbie in a live-action film. When listing actresses that remind you of a Barbie doll, Anne Hathaway probably isn't at the top of your list. Yet she's been cast to play Barbie in a live-action film that's set to premiere in 2020 after being delayed for 2 years by Sony. The film is executively produced by Mattel COO Richard Dixon, and he's putting a different twist on the classic Barbie story with an emphasis on feminism and valuing individuality. Amy Schumer was originally set to play the part, but backed out in 2017 due to scheduling conflicts. Number 13. She is one of only 8 actresses to win an Academy Award for a musical. Anne Hathaway was widely acclaimed for her singing in the musical Les Miserables, and she earned an Academy Award for the role, making her just one of 8 actresses who have won such an award for acting in a musical. The other actresses are Rita Moreno, Barbra Streisand, Julie Andrews, Liza Minnelli, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Emma Stone, and Jennifer Hudson. Les Miserables grossed $441 million worldwide. Number 14. She wore a $10 million necklace to the Oscars. Anne called her gig co-hosting the Oscars along with James Franco her most embarrassing moment because of the widespread criticism of their performance. But before she stepped on stage, she walked the red carpet in a stunning $10 million Tiffany diamond necklace. It was one of the most expensive pieces worn by any actress that night, and still remains one of the most expensive pieces of jewelry ever worn on the red carpet. She was also wearing a Tiffany ring, valued at $285,000. Number 15. She's the 8th highest grossing actress of the 21st century. Anne's total collection of work, grossing more than $6.4 billion worldwide, earns her a spot on the list of the highest-grossing actors and actresses of the 21st century. She comes in at number 34 on the list, one spot ahead of Cameron Diaz, and one spot behind Chris Evans. When only female actors are considered, she comes in 8th on the list. The number 1 highest-grossing actor of the century thus far is Samuel L. Jackson. No surprises there. And there you have it, Aluxers, some interesting lesser-known facts about Anne Hathaway. Now that you've learned some more about Anne, we'd like to know, why do you think she has so many haters? Let us know what you think in the comments. Still here? Of course you are. Here's your bonus fact. Number 16. She was not the first choice for The Devil Wears Prada. Although the 2006 film The Devil Wears Prada is one that she is best known for, Anne was not the first choice for the role of Andy. Rachel McAdams was originally offered the part, but she ended up turning it down several times because she was trying to avoid mainstream projects after her film The Notebook. Hathaway, on the other hand, actively campaigned for the role and even traced out the words, "Hire me," in the sand of the Zen garden of the casting director's desk when she was called in to discuss the role. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.